have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that.
Been a long time, where do I start? Life's about growth, had to water my grass. Smile on my face, but life's been harsh. Whipping in a Tezzy, fully charged. These days, peace over everything. Come with drama, just let the celly ring. Either that or it's a blocking thing. Speak wise words, let me vlog with it. Fully active, call me activist. Tell them, man, they can't chat to him. I'm him, what's happening? The waves right here start tapping in like the BPM. I'm rapping with GPs like shells, I'm stacking it. Talk my talk, I'm back in it. Talk your talk, that's capping it. Real talk, that's facts in it. No motion, you're lacking it. Great at what you're slacking in. Can't stay on ball, I'm tackling. Aim real high, I'm javelin. Reaching the same skies I travel in. Life's a movie, but don't act in it. Day in a life, I'll capture it. Can't tell you what the chapter is, but every new day I adapt to it. Can't sleep on talent. Living on the edge, but still stay balanced. Let me be transparent. It's a real life challenge. It's a real life what? It's a real life challenge. Yo, what's going on YouTube family? K-Soul's back here with another video, and today we're gonna react, yeah? So let's go to the first one.
This lady wrote, "First, I know I am a horrible, disgusting person for this. My boyfriend and I have been seeing each other for around 6 months. He has always been the strong, silent type, and it's honestly what attracted me to him. He has been my emotional rock and looked after me, and I loved feeling protected and like I had someone so manly and solid. This all started when for the 100th time, he came home from work and just seemed upset. Usually I ask him what's wrong and he says nothing, and I say he can always open up. Well, the other night for the first time, he cracked. He started to get emotional about his job and how he feels like he isn't doing enough in life, and how he worries something is wrong with him medically. He's on depressants and he doesn't think his medication is helping. I was completely shocked seeing him like this, and I began to comfort him, and it seemed like he was on the verge of tears. I held him, but as he got up to go and shower, he went for a kiss and I just leant back. This is going to sound horrible, but seeing him vulnerable and emotional completely repulsed me. I know it's wrong and I'm wrong and horrible, but seeing him in a moment of weakness made me just see him as not a man and was a turn off romantically and sexually. Talking to a few other women, this is apparently not uncommon. I'm disgusted that I feel this way because my boyfriend doesn't deserve this, blah, 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 blah. That's why I said about women providing space, or this sense of you meet someone and you feel as a man, you feel you're safe, but are you ever truly really safe?
Boy, first I'll say that I think Instagram, or let's just say social media, I feel that algorithms are dangerous, because this has been a topic of discussion with me and my friend, and I recently did a video actually, and the title was "Trust No Man, Not Even Your Spouse," and this was basically the focus of it. Like, you know, I just don't think for any man there's a safe space to open up about your silent internal battles to someone who depends on you as a protector, as a provider, which usually is your spouse. And you know, like, I don't want to be hair bashing women, or like, I'm not, like, I know a lot of my content, I speak about certain situations, I react to certain situations, and even in the last video about the trust, it could look like I'm bashing women, but I'm not. Nothing will stop me loving women. You know, I love women. Like, nothing will stop me from entering a relationship with a woman. Like, I'm not one of these guys that is that bitter about things, even though I've suffered in relationships. But what I will say, yeah, is this is more for the men. Like, I think it's important for men to understand the concept of being a man and what is expected of us, but also taking care of our mental health. Do you know what I mean? I don't think the best place to be vulnerable about your mental health and these type of battles is with your woman, especially if you've only been with her for 6 months. Okay, I feel like there's other spaces for that. Like, I feel like fellowship with friends helps a bit, even though I'm skeptical about the friendship, because I think even men can betray you or use your information against you. I always say therapy is a good one because no one knows you. I've said that already, so I'm not going to really go too deep into that and repeat it. But be careful where you share your information, basically. Women see if they see you as a protector, it'll be hard for them to see you weak or vulnerable. And no matter how much they paint it and say, oh yeah, you can tell me you can do this, trust me, it comes at a price. So just understand that. And I feel like men have to do more to take care of themselves. What's helping me in my life right now, I would say gym, going to the gym, focusing on what I love, like doing this content, music. Yeah, I don't do therapy. I have tried therapy before. I've got no complaints about it. I speak to friends as well. Well, I probably open up to one of my friends, and yeah, it keeps me going, you know. And I feel like, yeah, you just gotta find your thing, your way to release, your person or therapist to open up to, whoever that is. But when it becomes your significant other, just be very careful. And I don't mean that you shouldn't talk, because obviously if you're going through something and you're living with someone and you don't get to talk, you might be explosive, there might be a change in your energy, and that could affect your relationship. So I still think there should still be a level of understanding, like whether it's, you know, explaining that you're going through something, you're just a bit stressed, but you have to kind of downplay it in a way, like let them know something's up, but you don't need to go into full detail. Just advice. I know that sounds mad to say, like you can't talk, but you have to find so many outlets around you. It's like you have to manage it in a way where you're still clearing your mind, you're still addressing the issues that you face, but you're doing it in a smart way. And your significant other still aware that you're going through something, but I don't think every detail is needed. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like that you have to kind of find a balance of what is safe to reveal and what isn't. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that one.
If you got time, watch this.
She had the audacity to say this.
So I've been married for more than 15 years.
Congratulations.
I have been in a side relationship that my husband recently found out about. How can I convince my husband to let me keep the side dude?
Well, first of all, he shouldn't.
Wait, so if she's asking that question, that means the husband's forgiven her. Because for her to have the cheek, as they said, the audacity to now say, how can I convince my husband to let me keep him? That means the husband didn't react in a way to scare her off that guy, which means they must still be in that relationship and working on it. But she doesn't want to work on it. She wants to keep the side dude. Why don't she just let her husband go and keep the side dude and stay with him? Won't the side dude keep her? Won't he stay with you? Won't he wife you? Like, what's going on here?
First of all, he shouldn't. You need to change that convince word to manipulate.
Ooh.
We're not gonna play those games right now. You took a vow. You took vows. You stood before God or whatever it is you believe in and said that you were going to love this man in sickness and through health, for rich and for poor. You said that You committed whenever you took that vow. You committed to be there even in the hard times, even in the times where you were not fully emotionally fulfilled. You still took on that position to say that I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to breach the trust in this marriage. You lack marital integrity. And if you lack marital integrity, you lack integrity as a person as well. So my next point to make is the audacity must be on sale right now for you to be able to say,
Boss.
how can I convince my husband, a man at that, convince my husband to let me still have a side relationship as if I did not betray this man, as if I did not hurt this man, as if I did not dishonor this man, as if I did not disrespect this man, and you want to ask for something? You want to ask for what it seems like more of a favor because it's only going to work in your favor. It's nothing that is going to work for him. I don't like when we play these games like this. You entered into what you two believe was a monogamous agreement, and you made it a polyamorous thing. You did. Let me tell you something else that you did. Let's talk about the lack of responsibility. I'm going to tell you one more thing because I'm sure some other panelists have something to say. This is the problem that I have. Whenever you open up your marriage to something that somebody else did not consent to, if your side piece has depression or anxiety or anything like that, there's a spiritual exchange that takes place when you go sleep with somebody else that you now have invited into your home. So part of the reason why your marriage is not happy is because you were lusting over the fence to begin with. You invited that into your marriage. You corrupted your home. The best thing for you to do, because he does have the right to leave you, the best thing that you could do, the responsible thing you can do, is either end that relationship on the side or leave that man alone and let somebody else find him.
Clap it up.
Wow. You know what? Yeah, I can't lie. I love it when another woman holds a woman accountable. And I think it's the same thing is good for us as men to hold each other accountable when we're just failing in relationships or life even. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's good for your own gender to tell you, because now if I talk, it's just easy for women to say, oh, I just hate women, or I'm, all of this. And that's not the case. I see videos, I will respond to it. If a man was messing up too, I'll respond to it. And to be fair, there's a lot of men that also cheat as well. And I think what she says at the end of towards the end of that clip was true. When you invite another party into your marriage, if you're in a monogamous marriage, what you're doing, you're actually bringing all that person's other issues in life spiritually into your marriage. So even if you try and patch things up, or your partner takes you back after cheating, you might encounter new problems that weren't there before. Not only are you going to encounter the lack of trust in the relationship, not only are you going to make your partner insecure now because you've shown that you can potentially cheat, but now whatever spirit that came through the third party can now interfere with your marriage. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's just a crazy thing. So it's good. Like, that woman really, I think everything she said, perfect. Like, she delivered, and that woman did not seem like she cared. And I just think she should just leave her husband. Like, if he's accepting it, I'm looking at him funny because, yeah, you're accepting it. And then imagine do you know what? Yeah, actually, the truth is, when you're married, sometimes you have to consider what breaking up will do to your whole household. I don't know, you may have kids, you may have investments together, you may have built a lot over the years. So sometimes you have to overlook the cheating. I can't imagine me doing that. Ooh, I banged the microphone. I can't imagine me doing that. But I'm not naive to the fact that sometimes you have to figure out how you're going to work it out. Maybe that just seems easier, especially in America. Like, divorce in America is a big L for a man. So sometimes you just have to figure out how to work this stuff out, like, and just for the sake of the household. So her adding insult upon injury by now saying, I want to keep the side dude. Okay, that one now, you know, you just have to drop everything, because now it's becoming disrespectful to a next level. Disrespectful. Like, the only way around that for the man is like, all right, cool, you want to keep that man? Let's open this marriage up. Let's open this marriage up. Yeah? I'm going to do my thing now. I'm going to do my thing. That's it. You keep your dude, I keep my thing, or I start dating again. And if we're trying to stay in this marriage, maybe for the household or investments or for kids, cool, let's be roommates. Let's just be roommates. Because I don't see, unless your partner is down for polygamy, I don't see how that will work. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, to me that's a wild one, you know.